Hey guys and gals, Xavier here for Hum of the Earth. Signing in from just northwest of the city of Havnaz in Turkey's Black Sea region. As you can probably tell, we are not along the coast. We'll be spending a bit of time inland before we arrive there. So we've made it to the town that I will not try to pronounce. On my navigation app, there weren't any hotels that showed up. But I just saw a sign that said that there are 100,000 inhabitants here, so a pretty big town, kind of a city. So we should be able to find something. So after going in circles for about an hour, asking someone about a hotel, going to where they directed, not finding it, asking someone else, being directed somewhere else, rinse and repeat for an hour. And an English teacher on a motorcycle came up next to me and said he would help me, but that he had a favor. And that is to be a speaker for his English class tomorrow morning.
It's doner in Turkey.
Oh, doner, a lot, yes. Almost every day.
Almost every day.
The doner is the wraps, right?
Yeah. It's the best food in Turkey, I think. What do you think about it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The ocean, you pass on ship, on boat, is it? They ask this one.
No, I take a plane.
Oh, plane.
A boat would take a very long time.
Uçakla bu benim yaşadığım en büyük tehlikeydi. Hani beni vuracağını, bisikletimi gasp edeceğini, paramı gasp edeceğini sandım dedi.
What is your hand?
What is my...
What is your hand?
Oh, it's a camera. I'm hello.
Do you take video now or?
Yeah, I took a few shots, yeah.
Turkey diyebilirsiniz mesela.
So that was pretty cool. I think those kids really enjoyed my time as a guest speaker. The teacher was telling me that majority of the kids had never really interacted with a foreigner before. Since this isn't really a touristed town here, Vizikopru, but the teacher did tell me that there's a canyon that's pretty much right on our route today that he had helped some Italians visit last year. So we might be in for some nice scenery today as we further continue westward through Turkey's Black Sea region. Another city and another hillside castle. Boyabat. 85 kilometers until the coast. Welcome to Sinope. Sinope used to be one of the most protected harbors in the whole of the Black Sea. Back when it was an important commercial city on the northernmost edge of the Silk Route. A trading route that would see caravans going from the Far East in Asia to Europe. Today, comparatively, Sinope is a somewhat sleepy, cozy little town. But it still has quite a draw for many people. One of the more eerie yet interesting attractions in Sinope is the old prison, which is one of the oldest in Turkey. This was the highest security prison in Turkey. And it would sometimes be referred to as the Anatolian Alcatraz. This room here is the Masjid, so this is the prayer room. It's also an infamous prison because it held many of Turkey's greatest writers. This would have been a toilet, sink. There's probably some bunk beds here, so as you can tell, very little space. And these writers would have been sentenced for talking negatively about the government or Turkey's most famous leader, Ataturk. So I had a pretty nice day bicycling along the coast. Made it to the small town of Ayan Sük. Only a little bit over 60 kilometers on the day. It was hillier than I expected, and the road quality was not excellent. But I do have this very antique Turkish room here for the nice price of 50 lira, which is like $8.50 US. Let's see what we can get to eat in the town. So that was a typical Turkish breakfast you saw there, the second meal. Most restaurants in the morning will only serve soup, bread, and chai, which is tea. But thankfully this morning they had a chicken one. Oftentimes they will only have these kind of bean soups. If you're lucky, maybe one with chunks of fat, or pieces of cow stomach, or brains. And usually the grand total for your soup, bread, and chai is about $1.50 US. So like 9 Turkish lira. So hopefully that chicken will help me get to my destination of Inebolu, which is 90 kilometers away. What also might help is the fact that it's kind of cloudy, overcast today. Yesterday, I think one of the reasons why I didn't get too far is because it was really hot. I was kind of not used to it. It was in the mid-20s Celsius, which was kind of unexpected considering that just a few days ago, when we were higher up in the Anatolia region, we were surrounded by snow.
Bir kilometre şey vereyim. 20 lira ver. Ha. Bir kere de bütün vereyim.
So I had a pretty good time in the small town of Inebolu. Really quaint and scenic town. And I got some much done maintenance work slash parts exchange on my bicycle. The Turkish winter it's kind of rough on my moving parts of the bicycle, but got the work done sooner than expected, considering that I had to get parts shipped here and everything. And it was cheaper than expected, which was nice. So I got fresh parts and I'm ready for the rest of our journey along the Black Sea coast. So I haven't been moving especially fast lately. The terrain has been a lot more steeply up and down than I expected, especially for the coast. What we're seeing right now is the exception, not the norm. Since it's mostly only small towns on the coast here, I guess there isn't the budget for like a big highway project, so it's been these narrow winding roads through the mountains with little to no dynamiting or pillars to make it kind of a somewhat linear road. But I can't say that I mind because it's been absolutely beautiful. And hopefully that will continue for our last day of the journey. It was a cold and rainy day, But we made it down to Amasra after having to adjust my brakes twice from the downhills. And I didn't get sick, even though I was really tired from just being wet and cold. And now it's a nice sunny day where I'll get to enjoy exploring this historic and scenic town of Amasra. But that will be in a separate video, because this is where we'll end our journey through Turkey's Black Sea region. One I definitely enjoyed. It was more beautiful than I thought it would be. And just being next to the Black Sea was just really calming. The weather was great except for yesterday. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints. I definitely recommend anyone visit this part of Turkey. And I say that with some knowledge of the country. Previous to arriving in this region, I bicycled through nearly half of the country, mostly in the west. And all those videos are accessible on this channel via going to the channel page and clicking on playlists. If you've already been following the journey and you enjoy these videos and you'd like to see me go as far as I can and make as many of these videos as I can, you can support the journey via Patreon. There'll be a link in the description below the video. And if you are new to the journey, before arriving in Turkey, I bicycled through Central America. Central Europe. And before that, I bicycled from Cape Town, South Africa to Nairobi, Kenya. And before that, I bicycled from Canada, where I'm from, all the way down to southern Patagonia in Chile and Argentina. And all those videos from those adventures are available on this very same YouTube channel, Hum of the Earth. And if you'd like to see an interactive map of everywhere that I went and everything that I got to see and do, I have that available over on my website, followthehumoftheearth.com. Where you can click on the different locations that I've been to and see the various blog posts and videos that I've made of these places. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures, next up bicycling through Eastern Europe, you can do so by clicking on the red subscribe button and then clicking on the bell to be notified when new videos come out. Alright, so that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.